Good evening, everyone. It's Bill, and you're watching Late Night on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Good to see everyone here. Let's see who has joined us tonight. Johnny Sorensen came in very, very early tonight to say hello. And then Sir Clifton came, and the Toy Mama came in. And there's Adam from Radical Toys. There's Mr. Eldor, the Master Bursal Toy Owner. Good to see you, sir. Figuratively speaking, is here. Gojitron's here. And let me shout out Gojitron real quick, folks. Gojitron has got memberships open over there on his channel, and I became a member today for just $1.99. You can be a member of Gojitron's channel and help support him. So I'm going to shout him out, and hopefully he will get some more subscribers, and maybe he will get some people who want to support him. And moving on down, Random Diorama is here. Good evening, Random Diorama. Glad you came to join me today. Mike B here. Hello, Bill Joneser and all you fantastic weirdos. They're good. Johnny Sorensen coming in. Ahoy, ahoy. Anyone have change for a button? Yeah, I see you over there. Sounding a little robotic. Yeah, I've got a lot going on here. Hopefully my sound will clear out here in just a second. Thank you, Joneser, for putting Goji's channel up there for me. Let's go ahead and get Joneser into the scene here.
What's up, everybody? It's Joneser, your favorite comic book guy. So let's do this!
And here I am, and they're saying I sound a bit robotic. I know that my frame rate's kind of messed up right now, but it may get better.
I hope so. Yeah, I don't know. We were troubleshooting audio problems coming right into the show, so I guess that's what we do.
That's what happens. I see Jeff's here, All Music Fan 88. I hope your dad's feeling better, Jeff. I know you said that he was getting sick, so I hope he's getting better. Everybody's saying hey to each other, and Johnny Sorensen says better now, so I guess I'm sounding better.
Awesome.
I know when the stream first starts, there's a lot going on over here, and it usually settles down a little bit. A lot of that may have to do also with my my internet connection. Who knows? I mean, and then now, and the poor little computer here is being fried from all this.
To its limits.
It pretty much. I mean,
like
no matter what I do, no matter what I do, now, what I'm doing right now is better than what we were doing over there. What was that? StreamYard or whatever the fuck it was.
Sure.
But anyway, what was you saying there, Jones?
I was singing the song, man. Push it to the limit.
Oh yeah. Ocean Breathe Salty. Hey there, girl. Good to see you. Glad you decided to join us. I got a brand new sea shanty up here that I'm going to play for OBS tonight. The video, I'm working on it, but I got something that will work up there. But if you guys will look up right up above here, I've got a subscriber goal. We're sitting right at 892 right now. Hopefully that subscriber goal will change over this weekend, and we'll get even more. I'm hoping to get 900 here within the next month. Once I hit 900, we'll do a giveaway. When we hit 1,000, we'll do another giveaway. I'm not telling you guys what we're going to give away, but I will say we got some cool stuff. I've got some extra I got an extra Supermobile and a Batwing back here. I got a slush head. I got some stuff that people might be wanting to get their hands on. Woohoo, a sea shanty. She loves sea shanties. I don't know if you knew that or not. If you look down below, the brown bar is our super chat goal for the weekend. Dude, we're $10 and some change away from the weekend goal, and we reached that yesterday with Friday Chill.
I'm killing it, man.
Don't give away your pants, Bill. Don't worry, man. I'm not even wearing pants right now. I'm sitting at 95, says Mike Fee. I'm still excited to reach 100. Well, if you're at 95, you're only 5 away, so you're going to get that. Joneser, tell them about what you're doing with Sir Clifton as far as a giveaway there.
We are giving away a CGC 9.8 comic book for Turning in Ellipse to get 100 subscribers. And we're getting closer, but I didn't get a lot of people enter the contest. I think I've only got 6 or 7 people in. And so even if you're already subscribed to them, if you want to try to win this bad boy, just check a video out on my page and you can learn how. Can we see it?
Yeah, we see it. And you can watch his video, but basically what the video tells you to do is go over, subscribe to Sir Clifton, and take a picture of the subscribe button clicked. And if you're already subscribed, just take a screenshot of showing that you're subscribed to him, and then send that picture by Instagram to Joneser.
And you're in
the contest. If you know how to get to all of that, don't worry about it. You go over to Instagram and look up. Can I dox you here? Can I tell?
Yeah,
Anthony Jones. That's Anthony Jones over there on Instagram. Send him a DM with the picture with that picture in it, and he'll enter your name in the contest. If you win, he'll get back with you and he'll tell you, you'll get your address and he'll send you that book if you win.
Oh yeah, if you win it, you get it free charge in the continental United States. If you're overseas, I'll meet you halfway on the shipping.
Yeah, he's talking to you, Boba Hicks and Johnny. All right. Let's cheer up OBS. She says she's had a bad day and she needs some cheering up. So are you ready to hear a little sea shanty here? I'm going to go down here and get it set up for us so that we can hear a brand new sea shanty that's being sung to us by T-Law. All right, here we go, folks.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew up her bow, up down, or below my bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. To the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not of greed, and he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, but still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on, the line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
What'd you think there, Joneser?
Awesome.
Cool.
I love the old sea.
And Ocean Breeze Salty was happy with that. And Gojatron got that link up to Sir Clifton. And All Music Fan 88 said he loved that T-Law figure. And of course, Johnny Sorensen is our comic relief. Thank you, Mike Fee, for that super chat. I did feature that up there earlier when it came up. Johnny Sorensen, our comic relief of the night, says if you're overseas, you might be pushing molasses uphill.
I know it's penny to ship. He was telling me it was $100 to send him an empty box.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Woohoo! All right, I'm hoping that helped make you feel better. Now I've got more videos down there that you guys can watch. I've got a couple of more sea shanties down there. I've got a video with He-Man and T-Law singing a song together as a duet. But if you want to hear those after we get through with the today's feature, we might open it up and let you guys super chat me to play some of the videos that I have in my little repertoire here. One way to entice people to help me reach my goal for the night. And look, we're getting ever closer to it. We're $41.13 away from $50, which is my goal for this weekend. And generally we usually hit it on Friday, Saturday night. So we don't have to worry about trying to hit it on Sunday. And I know your son was sick. Is he feeling better?
He is feeling better. Yeah, he had a rough night last night, and he turned the corner today. So, yeah, it's always sucks when the little ones are sick.
Wow. Look at that. Look at that, what Mike Thiep wrote up there about how much it costs to ship Eternia overseas.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Well, and that's why it's like I hate that our friends from across the pond can't participate in these kind of giveaways. So I thought I'd at least throw out, I'll meet you halfway, but yeah, halfway to what?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you what, shipping anything to Mexico is a MFer. I'm gonna tell you that right now. First of all, whatever you ship to Mexico is going to go through our lovely customs system, and they're going to open that shit up.
That's not always true. I stuff over to Canada. Maybe coming in's different. I don't know.
Well,
or going down.
I don't know, but the wacky tobacco ain't coming from Canada.
I suppose it is not.
I don't know what's going on in Mexico there. I know I got a shipment of some toys from Mexico from a friend of mine, and one of the Ocean Breeze Salty has given us $10. You know that takes us to goal, right?
That's like
so we're at goal right now. All right, OBS. Since you super chatted me so early, tell me what you want me to play. I will let you know what I've got in the repertoire here. So let me go down here and look in the videos here. I've got the Sally Brown. I've got Drunken Sailor. We've got Karaoke Night with T-Lon and He-Man. We've got the Instrument of War, Orko's Magic Trick, and we got Liar Hogan, Hogan Telling Lies. So just let me know, what you want. Goal! That's right, Gojatron. We hit the damn goal tonight, so I don't have to worry about begging tomorrow. Awesome, the goal was hit. That's right. We've hit another $50 goal. If I keep hitting these $50 goals, I will get paid every month by the YouTubies, and that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, we're just on the couch relaxing. Christina playing her game. Y'all have fun. Just listen to us. You don't have to see a lot.
What's she playing?
Yeah, what's she playing there, Adam? Tell us what she's playing. So OBS says, I tried to send those posters to Rolo. It was $35 and he never got it. I checked tracking and it said it was in Philadelphia.
I've never tried Mexico. I've popped stuff to Canada a couple times to Adam, but
well, I think Rolo warned you about that before you sent them, but you were insistent upon doing it. So there you go. Horizon Zero Dawn is what they're playing.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not familiar.
I don't know. And once I hear from OBS what she wants me to play for her, then I will pop that up there for us. So Lyric was sick and he's feeling better.
Absolutely.
going to be busy tomorrow? Are you going to try to join me on the show, or are you just going to pop in and pop out and go work?
You know, I might have to check with the boss on that one there. I don't work, but wife wanted to go shopping, hit Sam's Club, so she may lay claim, or she may want to go on her own.
Well, I know where the priorities lie in that.
I like you, Bill, but you ain't my wife.
Yeah. I get it.
And I ain't yours either.
Yeah. Mike V said he sent some stuff to Canada before. Well, it depends upon what you're using for shipping. Don't say too bad, LOL. Yeah. I sent Adam some stuff, and it costed me about as much to ship it as it did to buy the stuff I shipped.
Yeah, that seems standard. What, you know, and I print my own tickets here, and I get a couple $1 break or a break sometimes. So I've got out to them kind of cheap a couple times, but yeah,
well, you got that little thing there that prints everything out for you. And you can work with a carrier. Well, what a pirate ship or something like that.
Arr, just like you play your sea shanty, Bill. I work for the pirate ship there, and we pirate the ship.
All right, we've got our. She wants to hear the Drunken Sailor, so I'm going to
a good choice.
I'm going to set that up so that Drunken Sailor will play, and we'll play that real quick, and then after we do that, then we'll hit today's feature. All right, so here we go. Drunken Sailor.
Ready? 2, 3. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises. Early in the morning, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises. Early in the morning.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early in the morning.
Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises. Early in the morning.
Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Early in the morning.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning. Give him a dose of salt and water. Give him a dose of salt and water. Give him a dose of salt and water. Early in the morning. Way hey oh, way hey oh, way hey oh. Early in the morning.
That's what we do with the drunken sailor. That's what we do with the drunken sailor. That's what we do with the drunken sailor. Early in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises. Early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises. Early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises. Early in the morning.
And I'm looking at Dick Tracy. Oh, there's Joneser. Hey, sing it, Fisto, says Jeff. All right. And the Radical Mom has joined us. We got Attorney in Ellipse down here. And OBS just a singing up a storm. And we're just having a good time tonight, and our feature tonight is going to be interesting because if you have conflict with someone, there's ways to resolve that without having to go to jail. So I figured that tonight would be a good night to figure that out. What do you think there, Jones? Yeah. Dick Tracy would take your ass
On
right.
Dick Tracy, yeah. Pick them up there. They're fighting. They're fighting on the streets, Sam.
459. Radical Toy says, I sent money to Mike and they charged him a few to accept it via PayPal logic. Well, yeah, PayPal going to get their cut. YouTube going to get their cut. It all happens, Figurative speaking says, I love a good shanty. And Mike V says, be careful. Fisto likes to fist people like he said in Revelations. I fisted him real good, He-Man. Absolutely. All right, so I've got our video queued up. If you guys are ready for it, we'll get it started. Are you ready for it there, Joneser?
I am always ready.
All right, here we go. And the choo-choo train going by out there. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but here we go. Video time. Boom! I hit the wrong button. All right, where my here show feature. There we go. Attorney Ellipsis was going to go to bed, but he heard the drunken sailor, so he had to come in and listen to that, huh?
Here come Alice and Jerry and Eddie on their way to school. Uh-oh. What does Alice see?
Oh, boy, we're fighting. She's beating his ass.
Disputing over who should ride the tricycle certainly spoils their play. It isn't any fun.
Now, that looks like a hell of a down fight. What do you think there, Joneser?
I've seen worse. Nobody is biting yet.
I don't know. I think she's getting the better of his little ass. How to settle disputes. Fists. That's right.
It's a popular one. Or it used to be.
Uh-oh.
Just think, all this time they could be having fun on the tricycle. Yes, it's
One of them's having fun.
So Eddie offers to help settle this one. But each wants the tricycle all 12.
Have you ever tried to step between a fight like that?
Yeah, most of the time I let them get it out of their system first.
Yeah, I would say it's always a bad idea. I would say it's always a bad idea. One yank on those ponytails and it's all over. I don't know. Let's see how they resolve this.
Eddie, that they share the tricycle. That's certainly more fun than disputing over it, isn't it?
I suppose.
We call this way of settling a dispute a compromise.
A compromise. Okay, so they're compromising. So that's one way of resolving a dispute is by compromising. Okay.
They've come to an understanding that they mutually benefited from.
All kids are sweet, aren't they? Yeah. He really wasn't hitting back, was he? No. The boy can't say "kiss me, darling." Okay.
That his sister?
I don't know if that's his sister or not. Was it? You tell me, Jared. You know more than I do about that.
I guess Luke kissed Leia, so ever since then, all bets are off. I don't know.
Dude, they tongue kissed. Did they not?
I don't know.
I only wish we could still see kids playing this way today. Okay. Well, Bill, you heard last night. I don't know what compromise is yet. Well, your mouth overloads your ass. Is what happens to you.
I like his style.
Well, let's move on here. Let's see what happens after this.
Either has his own way entirely. They both give in a little and share the bike. And here's another way to compromise. Take turns driving the bike.
Driving the bike. That's a hell of a tricycle, too. I don't remember tricycles being that damn big.
Dude, those things are made out of sterner stuff than cars are now.
Yeah. If you could get a tricycle like that today, I bet you'd be worth some money, like on old pedal cars.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Nightwing.
Even them old Tonka trucks. I mean, they made those things out of real metal back then. Those things are practically weapons.
I blame my parents and get me my own bike. Children fist fight, adults settle it in court, like Luthor said. A lot of zeros behind it and then some monies. All right. Well, that's another way of settling conflict. I suppose you could always go on the internet and have an internet fight. Yeah, back in the day, the trike. Here we go.
Often, as we play or work together, we have to compromise to settle some of our disputes. But did you know that there are different kinds of disputes and different ways to settle them?
Oh?
Let's watch for them as we go on to school. On the school grounds, Eddie and Jerry rush off to play ball. And Alice goes to play jump rope with the others. She doesn't try to break up the game. She shares and waits her turn. Compromises are one way to settle some disputes quickly and fairly and prevent other disputes starting, such as who shall drink first at the fountain.
Do they even have public water fountains anymore, Jones?
They do. They're still at my son's school.
Nightwing's talking about the Incredible Hulk number 333 there.
I'd have to look and see if I had it. Does it look like that?
Look at you. Yeah. There's a thumbs up. Compromise works sometimes in a marriage, says Mike Fee. Oh, sometimes, always. And the compromise is she gets what she wants always.
Yeah, we have one of those arrangements at my house. It's she gives me crap and I take it.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, moving right along here. They're drinking out of the water fountain, taking turns.
Meanwhile, Jerry and Eddie are playing work-up baseball. Oh, Bill really hit that one. Good catch, Jerry. And the rule is Jerry gets to bat next. And Bill changes places with Jerry in the field. So Bill wants to use Jerry's new glove. But Jerry won't let him.
Jerry's an asshole. You're not using my glove, you son of a gun.
Yeah, buy your own glove, you kid. What are you doing?
Now, can you lip read? I think he said some wordy dirge to him there.
You know, I see one kid who's really hurt in the feelings part of his body, and I see another kid that's about to hurt him in the part that feels.
Yeah, the little kid with the more hair on his head, kind of doing that Donald Trump thing in the front. Looks like he's ready to beat somebody's ass.
Yeah, he's in the stance and everything. It's about to happen. I was surprised. I was wrong. Beware the quiet man.
So he can share it or not as he likes.
All right, so that's his glove, and he can share it if he wants to. But I can tell you what, if you don't share your glove with me, I'm going to share my shit with you next time, and you're going to get it, right? And we're going to play that repercussions, play that game. How about that?
Well, dude, you ever argue with me? I'm a petty guy, dude. Okay, I can't use your glove. Hey, whose ball is that? Hey, is that my bat? Oh, you better get your own bat, bro. Yeah, we all share the bat, but not the glove. What?
It's just new. We can't blame Jerry now.
Hey, new
Later,
glove,
when the glove
okay.
is not so new, he'll probably agree to share the glove. The bat and ball, though, belong to the school, so we all do share that. That's the rule. Here's another way to settle some kinds of disputes. Obey the rules.
Obey. Hold on. Obey, 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 obey.
I was like the Clockwork Orange, where they just shoved his eyes open and made him watch.
Gojatron says, in 2024, all disputes are decided in the court of TikTok. Do you know anything about TikTok, Jones? Or?
Yeah, I'm on it. TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool. You should do it, Bill. Everybody's doing it. Bill, everybody's doing TikTok. You should do TikTok too.
Okay, everybody's jumping off the bridge, Jones. Are you going to jump it off with them?
I already did. I was the first one off the bridge. They're all jumping after me.
All right. Well, you and the rest of your lemming friends do your thing, and I'm going to sit over here and eat popcorn. Jennifer Poe. Hey, everyone. Obi-Wan Bay. Okay. And Mike Fee doesn't do the TikTok either. All right. I think it's T-I-K, not T-I-C-K, but whatever. I mean, it's a Chinese psyop. Moving right along here.
Rules about common property we share, such as the ball and bat, and rules about personal property, such as Jerry's glove. There are rules for playing games and many other kinds of rules. If we know and obey the rules, many disputes can be settled quickly and fairly. It's the rule that this part of the playground is for the little folks only.
The little folks only. And look at that dangerous ass piece of contraption merry-go-round that they're playing on there. Boy, I can remember some good days of playing on some shit like that. Can't you, Jones?
Those merry-go-rounds practically maimed people. We've still got one here in Caledonia. It's over by the right by the Catholic Church. Same old merry-go-round, just like that. Still the broken arms under it and everything.
Oh wow. I can remember we used to try to get it going so fast it would sling people off of it.
Oh, yeah. If you weren't doing that, were you really on the merry-go-round?
That's true. All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on here. So this part of the playground is for the little people only. Why were our old playground stuff designed to make us dizzy? Motu Jones or TikTok rules. All right, yeah, you go ahead. Great times. Don't do TikTok. Just watch people's reactions to it. That's the same here, OBS. There's plenty of channels with TikTok reactions. Apparently, TikTok's full of crazy folks.
Yeah, everybody on YouTube seems so normal to me.
The old playgrounds where everything was made of iron and could kill you. Yeah, yes. Yeah, good times, good times.
So if we all obey the rules, we won't have many disputes. There's a rule that all bicycles should be put away in these racks, and obeying this rule will help prevent disputes. And when it's time to go into school, there are rules about which doors to use and which way to go inside.
And there's one door and one way inside here?
Apparently, but maybe there's another door that they're not allowed to go in through. I don't know. Maybe that's the one that goes in the teacher's lounge. You know, the one you open up and
bars on the windows, dude. Looks like a freaking prison.
That's what they used to look like. I remember it very well. Now, you can't go in the door where the teacher's lounge is because when you open that door out, smoke billows out. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, they're doing shots of vodka in there. I don't want to go back in there. Those little bastards. Oh my God. Give me the stick we're supposed to hit them with.
My bike was on the ground, not in the rack. Oh, you're just a ne'er-do-well there, Mike Fee.
Problems and disputes. There's another kind of dispute that can be settled in another way, like this.
That's mine over. You stole it. I did not. Give it back. Wait.
You stole it. You stole it.
Kids.
Are you sure you didn't leave your
You ever get the
notebook in
strap? No, they didn't. I think they outlawed beating them in America somewhere in the late 70s.
Well, look at this girl. No, don't you feel stupid?
Catholic school still did it.
I'm sorry, Harold. I made a mistake. That's all.
Yeah, you sorry, all right. I tell you what, if she accused me of stealing her shit and it was in her desk and then come back with some just I'm sorry, no, you can do better than that. Did you ever get the strap in school there, Jones? Or
No, like I said, they outlawed beating the kids in America somewhere in the 70s. And
no, they didn't.
they still did it in the Catholic schools still did it, but where I was at, they
Catholic school, they had boards. So the Board of Education was applied to the seat of understanding. Give it. All right.
Mine yesterday.
What caused this dispute? It happened.
What caused this dispute? It happened because of what there, Jones?
She accused him of stealing it.
Yeah, it was caused by something. Well, let's find out what that was. It was a lack of something that caused that. Nightwing got the strap once down there in Florida in 1983. Radical Toys got the strap in 1985 in Canada, of all places. Now that's a thing right there. You know, let's see what we were lacking here that caused this little dispute.
Alice didn't have all the facts.
Oh my goodness. Could that be a cause of conflict, Joneser, when you don't have all the facts?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, somebody don't know what they're talking about and then they fool themselves. Happens all the time.
Because bitches be tripping.
Be true.
You found the facts. Alice's notebook was in her desk, and Harold has a new notebook just like hers.
So, what I'm getting out of this is that in order to avoid conflict, maybe you need to find out what the facts are before you start going around accusing people of things that maybe they didn't do, or maybe you don't have your facts correct. Could that be what we're looking at here?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Jack. What's up with those ponytails? They love their hair pulls. Well, back in those days, all the girls wore their hair in ponytails, and back then the desks had an inkwell in them, and you could dip their ponytail in the inkwell.
Right.
She wanted his white chocolate and covered it up with a theft of his notebook. Never assume because you make an ass out of you and me. That's right. Assume stands for ass, you, and me. And you just made one. Pigtail. Yeah. I know a few people that need to check their facts before their mouths open up. Sometimes, your mouth can overload your ass when you ain't got all the facts, right? That's the fact.
I used to always hear, don't let your alligator mouth write a check. Your parakeet ass can't cash.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we have to hunt for the facts. This way.
Miss Williams, what's the bandersnatch? A what? Bandersnatch. There isn't any such thing.
There ain't any such thing as a bandersnatch, you silly old girl. Uh-oh, she's fixing to show his ass up. Watch this.
Such word. There is too. It's in a poem I read. Miss Williams, isn't there such a word?
Oh, I love that, Miss Williams. Isn't there such a word?
What was the word? Bandersnatch?
Bandersnatch.
Is some kind of thievery, Bill?
Huh?
Is some kind of thievery?
Bandersnatch? No, I'm not sure, but I think it's from a children's book. What? A bandersnatch? Well, we'll find out what that is in just a second there, OBS.
Oh, where do you think you could find out?
We could look it up in the dictionary. Yeah.
I always hated that. How do you spell bandersnatch? Look it up in the dictionary. Well, if I had to look it up in the dictionary, wouldn't I need to know how to spell it?
Yeah. And there's a lot of things in that old dictionary I guess you just kind of sound it out and go looking. You know, what it starts with, so you go to that section first, right?
B. Now I'm looking at bandwagon.
Yeah, there you go.
R.
Facts don't discriminate. That's correct. You know, now you talk, and when you're talking statistics, on the other hand, you know, the math don't lie, but liars do math. So you got to remember that. Sound it out. Hooked on phonics. For me.
Banter. The banter.
No need to argue. They can easily find out who is right. Find the facts, and you can settle the dispute.
Well, let's see. Bandfish filter. I don't see Bandersnatch on that page. Do you see it?
Yep. A Fabulous Animal Through the Looking Glass, a poem, The Jabberwock by Lewis Carroll. The Bandersnatch.
There we go.
The Creature.
Right.
Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, band turd. All right, Mike.
The band turd. They didn't want to pull over. They were on the way to the show.
Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. See, that's why I read about it.
See, I was right and you were wrong. Yeah.
Oh, fabulous. Does that mean it isn't a real animal? Just a
He's trying to get a little bit of face out of that, isn't he?
Oh, well, that's definitely a make believe.
Yeah.
Lewis Carroll.
There is, that's your word.
It does help to find the facts.
Morning. I want you to start talking about choosing
That
a
was my favorite
representative for the playground committee. The committee will help decide what kinds of equipment to buy and what safety rules to make for the playground. Now, we must choose someone to represent our class on that committee.
I think Jerry, because he can play baseball like anything. And besides, he's got a new baseball glove.
Because a new baseball glove means that he would be great for that damn committee, right? Because only people with new baseball gloves can be on the committee.
Well, I can't argue with this. It's purely logical.
Jerry's a good choice. We want someone who knows a lot about games. Oh, that doesn't matter so much. We want someone who gets along with people. So I think it should be Eddie.
Now, wait a minute. There's some logic being put into this. We can't have that.
No place for this.
There's an argument. He can play baseball pretty well, too. Let's put Eddie on the committee. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Now, first of all, we've got to figure out which one of these guys is a Republican and which one is a Democrat, right?
I don't know. They're letting him through on their athletic abilities at this point. He's a baseball player. Yeah, he's smart. Let him in. Never seen this work.
Yeah.
How shall we choose our representative?
I know how they figure out who the representative is going to be. Thunderdome. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
Just walk into the room, take the broomstick, crack it in half, drop it on the floor, lock them in there.
That's it.
Shall we settle this?
How can this dispute be settled? Well, we know some different ways of settling disputes.
Oh, we know some ways, all right. Might makes right, Joneser?
You know, a lot of the times I've found the toughest guy isn't usually the smartest guy and isn't usually the one you want to be looking up to. Sometimes he's just a bully.
Oh my word, Joneser, you're destroying everything that I thought was true. Here we go. I didn't know Flash Gordon went to school. Nice. All right, here we go.
Will one of them help here? A compromise helps settle some disputes. Each person gives in a little bit, and then both can have part of what they wanted. But how would a compromise help choose between Eddie and Jerry?
I don't know. A compromise not gonna work. I like the no safety rules for playground. Let natural selection do its thing.
I was thinking you need a lunch lady to pull the kid off after a couple, you know. Just make sure everybody's okay.
Make sure he gets a few licks in first. Don't put the Democrats and the Republicans into the mix.
I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Because they're both cut from the same bolt of material. You know that, right?
I was always told left wing, right wing, same dirty bird.
Exactly. Let nature take its course on the school grounds. Here we go.
Both be on the committee, and they can take turns.
No,
that won't help.
Mm-mm.
Obey the rules. Well, some disputes can be settled this way.
You can hit them with a stick.
In choosing a representative,
the stick in the
best
picture.
person for the job. Who is best?
Look at that face. That's a
I
face.
don't think she's going to win. She's not winning.
Oh. Good evening, George Valentine. Glad you could join us, sir. We're trying to figure out how we can figure out who's going to be on the playground committee.
How can we decide? What about finding the facts? That's often a good way to settle disputes.
Well, the fact is, one guy's got a new glove and the other guy don't. I know who I'm voting for.
Yeah. Absolutely. Again, can't argue with that.
But we need more than the facts here. Jerry knows more about games.
I swear to God, it looks like she's pondering some big life decision here.
I don't even remember what they were trying to vote for or whatever. Is this going to be like the yearbook committee or the class president?
Playground committee. It's a playground committee to figure out, I guess, how to play on the playground. I don't fucking know.
Freaking hall monitor, really? He's going to be a good hall monitor. He can throw a baseball.
OBS says she looks constipated.
And Eddie knows more about getting along with people. But which one should we choose? We need a different way to settle this problem.
I have an idea, Miss Williams. We want either Jerry or Eddie to be on the committee. You tell us which one you think it should be, and he'll be the one.
Oh, yeah. Let the teacher decide for you. I don't think that works either, does it, Joneser?
Well, just pick their favorite.
Do teachers have favorites?
Oh, absolutely. Come on. You work with people, right?
Sometimes we do use a judge or arbiter or an umpire to give us his opinion and settle questions that way. But don't you think everyone should help choose our representative?
Oh, you mean an election. Let's vote for the one.
There we are. That's a good idea. Alice and Betty will count the votes in the election to find the opinion of the class. Often we need to find opinions to settle our disputes.
Now, wait a minute. Opinions? What are opinions like, Joneser?
Opinions are kind of like what you think that don't really mean anything.
Opinions, I have heard, are kind of like assholes. Everybody's got one. They all stink. And nobody gives a damn about yours.
Pretty much.
Mike got it right off the bat. They are like assholes, and everyone's got one. You know, well, let's find out. We're going to have an election here. It looks like they've got the election committee up there. They didn't even get voted for. They just went up there, right?
Might is right.
Committee is, you know, where'd those extra ballots come from? What extra ballots? You mean the ones that they picked up at the graveyard?
Sometimes you'll want the opinion of some expert or judge. Sometimes you'll want to take a vote to get the opinion of the whole group. Finding opinions is the way we settle many important questions. That's the way we'll settle this question. Now let's see.
I think one of those girls was counting everybody twice.
The you, and me, and you and me.
12 votes. And Eddie? 15 votes. Eddie wins. So he's elected to be on the playground committee.
That the new glove guy?
Dispute was
I
settled
think
fairly.
so.
New glove guy
Jerry and
won.
Eddie are still.
Yeah.
It's worthwhile to know many ways to settle disputes.
I can read it.
Well, there we go. So there's different ways of settling disputes. Maybe that'll help you out. 2 + 2 = 5. That's some of that new math there, Joneser.
2 + 2 = 5.
This video seems less about settling disagreements and more about keeping these children in compliant.
It's probably about right.
I want to recount. Florida messed up. Tang and Chad's. Now let's vote for who gets to use Eddie's new glove. There you go. Yes, that's it. Now Eddie wasn't giving that glove up either. Boy, he's ready to fight over that damn glove. That was the conflict I wanted to see resolved right there. Quit holding them back. Let them son of bitches fight over that goddamn glove.
It wasn't done.
Yeah, 1 man, 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. All right, so we've learned about conflict dispute, and then we've had a little bit of fun tonight, and it is pretty early for a show tonight. His dad gave him that glove. Okay, Mike. So you guys get to decide what we do next, because we're still collecting monies if we can. My goal ticker has not moved for some damn reason. Maybe it'll move here in a minute, but I think we said we reached. I think OBS gave that money through a tip.
We're over goal, man.
Yeah, she sent that tip through Streamlabs, if I'm not mistaken, and that's the way she sends them, because she knows I get all the monies and YouTube's don't get none of it. Bill, I want to see some bruises and black eyes. Yeah. Now, if you guys want to see any more videos tonight, I've got to get at least a super chat or 2, and of course, if you get the super chat, you get to pick it up. Mike Fee got a super chat too. So Mike, we'll play another video for you for bringing up the super chat earlier today. So I forgot about his super chat. I did show that, didn't I? So what you want to hear there, Mike? Tell me, and I'll let you pick one. So we've already heard Drunken Sailor, and we could hear it again if you want it. We've already heard the Wellerman, but we've got Sally Brown. We've also got that duet with He-Man and T-Law. You guys haven't seen that one in a long time, and that one's going to bring back some memories, Jones, or you may remember that.
No, there you go.
Now look at there. The Radical Mom just gave us a $10 Canadian super chat there as a super sticker of a little. Is that a lemon, a little lemon or a baby or something? He's sitting there
like a little lemon man doing the maraca or the
yeah. All right, so we're going to do He-Man and T-Law's duet first, and then while that's playing, Radical Mom can decide what she wants to hear, and if need be, I can name those out. Yeah, He-Man and T-Law. He-Man and T-Law duet. So here we go, guys. Let me set that up first. Get into studio mode and go down here and pick the one we want to play. And here we go. There we go. All right. What do you think there, Joneser?
That was a good one. I like that one. I like a lot of these ones.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I like a lot of these ones. I like when you do the commercials too, right off of the old TV. Like,
hey, we can show some commercials. We can show a commercial break here in a minute because I've drank too much coffee. I want to catch up on the chat real quick, and I can't show it on the screen because my featured chat just went kaplooey. But OBS said karaoke night, woohoo. Mike B said he had a good pick. Thanks, Bill. You're welcome, sir. All Music Fan 88 said this could be a theme to a Motu cartoon or movie. Well, it was on a record that came with one of the Motu books. Very similar to that. That's correct. And Zodak was looking in the orb of prophecy for the answers there, Radical Toys. That's correct. I love the Knight in the Boot, in case anyone tries to take that mic. That's right, OBS. Hey, Daniel Carhoonan, good to see you, man. Oh, wow, cool, says All Music Fan 88. And OBS clapping her hands there. And I'm going to try to refresh that featured chat there and see if I can get it back going again. And let's play a quick little commercial, and we'll be right back after these messages.
And now, this message. The ultimate evil, Darkseid, attacks. His horde of villains spread chaos and destruction. But now they face Earth's mightiest heroes. The Superpowers Collection explodes into battle. It's Kenner's Superpowers Collection. Figures with power action, each sold separately.
Who's Batman's friend? It's Firestorm. Squeeze him. His power action will destroy evil. Evil like Calabac with his Beta Club or Desaad with his lethal shock machine? We shall see.
The Superpowers Collection. Batman, Firestorm, Calabac, Desaad, and other figures with power action, each sold separately from Kenner.
Introducing that king of fun, the one who's okay with us kids, the Magic Burger King!
In person?
Yay!
I'm the marvelous magical Burger King. I can do most anything. Now watch me, kids, when I twist my ring like magic.
We're at Burger King! Is more Magic Burger King?
I'm the marvelous magical Burger King. I can do most anything. I love magic and food that's fun. So I'll make a burger disappear, make it come back here. Turn apples into pies right before your eyes. Turn onions into rings.
As we can see,
Put a shiver in the shape. It's easy for me. I'm the marvelous magical Burger King. I can do most anything. I love magic and food that's fun. So
you got fun for everyone! Burger King, yay!
Day after day, Toothopolis stands behind its beautiful wall of teeth, ever vulnerable to the cavity creeps.
We climb tooth, make holes.
The cavity creeps. I'll call the Crest team.
The siren. The cavity creeps must be near our beloved wall of teeth.
Yes, at the upper back molar.
Hurry into the Crestmobile.
Crest, protect us!
This good spot for big hole.
We must fight the cavity creeps with our fluoride.
Take this, cavity creeps.
Crest! Drat that crest.
Yay! Toothopolis is saved!
The cavity creeps are a constant threat to every Toothopolis.
So you must fight with us.
Have regular checkups.
Watch treats.
And brush after every meal with C-R-E-S-T.
Don't pout, check it out. Zach's gonna show you what work's about.
It's the blob, it's the blob.
I am the future blob.
Without a job, without a job.
I am the future blob.
What can I do?
No need to panic, no need to get scared. You can make the future by being prepared. Ask what do I like to do? What jobs are suited to me?
I like to skate. I like to go bowling. But my favorite hobby is cutting and sewing.
You can get going, plan a business sewing. It's your job, your future job. There are many jobs you can train for. Seamstress tailor, costume designer, alterations, pattern maker.
I am the blob, the future blob.
It's no blob when you plan for a job. Don't be afraid, make a career and get paid. Do your job, plan for a future job, and you won't fear the mean old future blob.
And we're back, and there's Ghost Rider on the screen over there. Yeah. I like Zach of all trades because he doesn't let those kids sit on their ass and be lazy bums. He tells them to get out there and get a damn job, damn it. I guess Joneser must have fell in. I don't know. Radical Mom, if you're still here, you give me a $10 super chat there. So you need to tell me what you want to hear from our repertoire of videos over here. We've already heard the Drunken Sailor, and we've already heard Karaoke Night. We also heard the new song featured tonight. That was T-Law singing the Wellerman. So we've still got Sally Brown. We could play that. That's another sea shanty. We've also got Instrument of War, and we've got Hulk Hogan Telling Lies. So let me know, and I will play what you want to hear. Not my job, bang. Not my job, bang. All right. Let's see. Sally Brown. All right. So Sally Brown it is. Let me get that queued up here on the queue. And maybe by the time we get through listening to the Sally Brown, Joneser will be back with us. So let me queue up Sally Brown for us, and we'll get ready to play that here in just a sec. Ready, Joneser? We're going to play some Sally Brown here for everybody. Oh, man. I had that Marvel Legend Ghost Rider that came with that exact bike. I had no idea it was in a comic. Yeah. Here we go. Sally Brown. How about that there, Joneser?
And we roll all night and we roll all day. Spend our money, Sally Brown. Rah!
Absolutely. And Hyperdelic has joined us. Good to see you, Hyperdelic. Glad you could come into the house. OBS just as happy as she can be. We're having a good time here. We've already learned how to resolve our conflicts. And we've played some sea shanties, and we've had some karaoke singing so far. Mermaid, I said merman, says Johnny Sorensen, who's still with us. Good to see you there, Johnny. Glad you stuck it out with us. Mary Outwall there, the Radical Mom, saying nice one. And if you say so, Mary says, Jeff. All right. We have a couple more of those old videos over here. We've got some commercials we can play as well. We can keep on going for as long as you guys want to stick around. Ghost Rider, Danny K. Spirit Reborn. Interesting, says figuratively speaking. I'm just letting that chat roll here. If you guys chatted, it's gonna be on the screen. And yeah, Eldor hanging out with us here. He's been with us the whole time, I do believe. Going back over here to our videos. I've got Orko's magic trick. We can watch Orko through my hands do a magic trick. We have the instrument of war, where Allie the Piper comes and tells you what the Great Scottish Bagpipe was classified as. And we've also got Hulk Hogan telling lies. And if you want to hear a replay of any of those videos, just let me know through a super chat, and we'll bring them up. That's the way we make money over here, because YouTubies don't let me make it any other way, and we got to keep this channel rolling. And why am I begging for money, Joneser?
Bill needs a new computer.
Badly. And the only way to get it is to get this extra money that's coming in through this YouTube channel. And YouTube's only pays me out in $100 increments. Now that those tips that I get over there on the Streamlabs, they come directly into my PayPal as soon as I get them. So one of the things I've got to do is get over on PayPal tomorrow and collect all my PayPal money and stick it over there into my savings account so that it don't get spent. How that works right there, Jones.
The other day I was robbing Peter to pay Paul, and moving a little this to move a little that to get a little this. Money's funny like that.
Yeah, my money is funny. My money real funny, especially towards the end of the month. I did not hear a word you just said. There you go. I can hear you now. All right, so we got one tip tonight, and I want to go over there and see how exactly about that. I've got the Streamlab running here so that I can go over there and check out my tips. Because I've got to make a list of what everybody did so that I can, OBS, and didn't send a message. He just sent $10 through the Streamlabs there. So if you send a tip through the Streamlabs, it doesn't count on the little thing that's underneath that. Love that Ghost Rider bike beats Packers shirt. Okay,
you got to give the Packers credit though. Who they beat this year? They beat who? They beat the Chiefs. Maybe they're the Super Bowl champions.
Bill, have you checked out that one from the quartering? Is supposed to have, I've seen that. The good one, he's got like good, better, best. The best one down there at the bottom costs $3,900. The one that's up there on good is like $1,600, and the one there in the middle is somewhere between that, some 2,000 something. Yeah, his sound cut out for just a second, but I can hear him now. Test.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah. All right. Got to keep that gravy train on the biscuit wheels. That's correct there, Johnny. We got to keep that money rolling in. We got a latency issue going on there with you, Joneser.
Again?
Your mouth is not moving to your words.
Really?
Yeah.
I challenge you to a duel.
Robbing Banner to pay Parker. Hoo-ah! My Kung Fu greater than your Kung Fu.
Never know, dude. I know that little paint the fence move. Oh, I know the wax the car. Wax on. Wax off.
Crane technique.
Yeah, that was a cheating. Johnny should have won.
Well, there's a theory about that the actual villain of that whole piece is not Johnny.
It's Daniel.
It's Daniel. That's right. Daniel is a villain. Yeah, Jonesy's talking, but his mouth no movie.
I talk with my mind. It's a mutant ninja mind trick.
Oh yeah. Every once in a while, with these streaming platforms, you get a little bit of latency issues, especially if you have shitty computers, like a little laptop that's trying to do the job of a great big machine. Which is why we've got the super chatty gold down there. You going for a PC upgrade too, Bill? Yes, I am, but I've got to collect the money first, and the money is rolling in slowly. We've got a long ways to go, folks, to get at least $1,600 to get the good computer. I don't know if we're going to get the $3,000 to get the best. Wang Chung is the best martial arts. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight.
Everybody have fun tonight.
I hope everybody is having fun tonight. Hey, let's do an interactive poll. We haven't done those in a while. Let me get over here and do an interactive poll. Start a poll. Have you ever wang?
Never have I ever, Bill.
Tonight. And there's a yes, no, and we'll just start that poll. Have you ever Wang Chunged tonight? Well, Kong Pao.
I have to go with yes. Yes, I have, Bill. I've Wang Chunged. I'm ashamed to admit it. I'm a Wang Chunger.
The yeses are winning now at 100%.
One yes.
Joneser is the cerebral bro, says Johnny Sorensen.
I like it. I was
OBS.
The Lone Joneser or the Jones Ranger. I can't remember which one I was.
Well, you guys haven't subscribed to Johnny Sorensen over there at his channel. You need to, because they've been doing some hell of a shit over there. There you go. Thank you, Joneser. Yeah, him and Boba Hicks have got. Yeah, him and Boba Hicks got a show going on over there, and you guys got to watch that. Johnny does some stuff with AI that's amazing. Depends on what Wang Chung means. Well, that's up for debate, right?
Loosely interpretation, Wang Chung.
48.54. So add $10 to that from OBS. If you guys want to hear any of the other stuff that we've got over there, or hear any of the songs that we've done already, Super Chats will get it for you. If you want to hear that new one that I did, the Wellerman, which is a beautiful song, go ahead there, Joneser.
I got a request, if my opinion counts for something. Let me tell you something, brother. I knew this Hulk Hogan brother who lied to his brother. Oh, brother.
You think Hulk Hogan knew about Vince McMahon?
I think he perpetrated his own shenanigans in his day. All rock stars do. They're rock stars. That's what those people do. They got money. They got, pardon my French, they got FU money. And do whatever they want. Just FU. Yeah, I did that.
Johnny Sorensen didn't order no spiced wang. OBS says that she probably has Wang Chung, but she can't remember.
It was a while ago when that was a thing.
We watched X-Men Season 5, Joneser. I see what you meant by the animation change. It was pretty bad.
Drops off a little bit.
We got a Technor Joneser coming up next week.
A what?
Oh,
a Tech Noir. Tech Noir Joneser. I am almost afraid. I still laugh the Lone Joneser.
Yeah, I've been rewatching some of that stuff. That stuff is hilarious. I hope you're getting some views off of that. You should be getting some evergreen views off of that crap, Johnny, because it is hilarious.
I always go back to my You know, Hogan, I always liked Macho Man better than you. First thing I say to Hulk Hogan. That kills me every time.
He's over there working out, stinking up the room. I believe he did watch the trailer there, Radical Toys. I did not. I have not watched anything. I don't even have Disney Plus anymore. I'm not bringing the ship out of the harbor either. I'm not sailing, so you know, I'll just let Joneser tell me what he thought of it.
I saw the trailer. I'll just say, you know, I grew up on X-Men 97. That was my jam. I think it was I believe it was the summer between 7th grade and 8th grade. It was when a boy was becoming a man. And this wonderful cartoon came on. And we didn't call it X-Men 97 because it wasn't 97 yet. I want to say that came out in what, like 92, 93, 94? Somewhere around there, I want to say it was when it started. But anyway, it's different animation. It has the same voice actors. It seems to be picking up the story where it left off. I thought it looked cool. I can't wait to see it. That's kind of, I guess, a spoiler-free review. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, I didn't ruin anything.
Radical Toy says it's the best trailer he's seen in a while. Okay.
Yeah, and me and Adam are going to be high on it because we're fans of it. You know, that was we're about the same age, so he was that same age I was when this came out. We were the target audience for this.
I remember it, but I was like a grown up with fresh new wife, fresh new baby. So I wasn't really watching that. I was kind of working. It was a great cartoon back in the day, and Mike hasn't seen the trailer. Well, I haven't either, but spoilers. I've heard that Rogue lost her ass.
Yeah, the memes are everywhere on this already.
Yeah, you were sharing one with me earlier that was hilarious.
Oh yeah. No, don't worry, we'll get to that.
They took away Rogue's butt. Now she's flat. That's all I know about it. That's all I know about it. That's all I know about it either. So, what are we going to do? What am I going to do tomorrow? I don't know if you're going to be. There we go. Yeah, worth it. Yeah, there you go. That's crazy.
I have no idea why my young mind liked this show so much, Bill. Anyway,
one can only imagine. I was a big fan of X-Men, but the Fantastic Four was my favorite. I liked the Fantastic. I remember that. I liked the theme song for it.
The 90s one?
Not Rogue. She's my gal. Yeah, I'm sorry there, Adam, but she ain't got no butt, Jack. She's not stacked anymore.
Oh, I'm sure she'll still be Rogue.
Johnny Sorensen telling us that they rebranded it to 97 because that's the year it ended, and he rewatched it all.
If you've seen the story, can I spoil something that happened in 1997, or can we let the cat out of the bag on that?
I would, if it's from the original series, there's no spoilers to be had for something that's already happened, man.
Well, I'm just telling you, fair warning, it's a 20-30-year-old spoiler. Anyway, at the very end of that X-Men cartoon, Professor Xavier dies. That's the final episode, it's the funeral. They bury him, he's done. So there is no more. They're taking over the school. And it seems kind of like Magneto with the helmet off and with the X-Men at the funeral. And so it's looking like he's joining the good side, which they did this in the comics too. But it looks like this new series is taking off right from where you left it.
None of that binary crap, Johnny. None of it. No, we're not non-binary there, Johnny. No binary here. being quiet now, Joneser?
Oh, I don't know. Were they saying something in the chat?
Yeah, Johnny Sorensen put some binary numbers up there, and I told him we're not having any of that binary shit. We're non-binary.
Oh, Jesus.
He actually is saved, Jones, or his spirit, but yeah, he's gone. Yeah, well, that was in the comics. I think I was talking to somebody else. We were having a chat, and we were talking about that. They were like angry because Xavier's dead in the new cartoon. Well, yes, that kind of happened in the comics too, didn't it not, Joneser?
Well, yeah. Does a mind like Charles Xavier truly die? He will live on in the astral plane and project his thoughts to his X-Men from beyond the grave.
Well, you know what they say about comic book deaths. Professor X dies, what? Next you'll tell me that Darth Vader's Luke's father or some crap like that.
Yeah, that's a 40-year-old spoiler. Sorry.
Yeah, well, you know
what was great too, Bill, in the new trailer, there's a moment where Cyclops is in the front and he calls his team and he says Professor X's line, "To me, my X-Men." And they all line up behind Cyclops. I was always a big Cyclops fan, so I was like, yeah, but I was always, as a Cyclops fan, everybody liked Wolverine better. So like, you were the guy on the out with that. Oh, that guy's a jerk. I'm like, he's a leader. He's supposed to be a jerk. You show me one leader that's a nice guy.
Well, let me answer Adam here. Here's the rule of comic book death. If there ain't no body, they ain't dead. If there is a body, they ain't dead. The only character that stays dead is Uncle Ben.
Yeah, and Batman's parents.
All right. Looks like folks is heading to bed there. Jeff said he's heading to bed. Good show. Thank you for being with us there, Jeff. Nobody wants to hear anything else out of us, so I'm going to play the Ducks. How about that? Looks like everybody's getting tired tonight. The part in the trailer where Gambit charged Wolverine's claws looked cool, but they wouldn't explode. Okay.
Well, if they exploded, would they grow right back? Where are we at with Wolverine nowadays? And when I was a kid, he was like killable, but now he seems to grow back from a drop of blood. So
I've got a question. If he can grow back from a drop of blood, where does the adamantium in his skeleton come from? Because they had to put that on him.
Seeing it, I don't know if they've retconned it or if they changed the lore. Or I was a Wolverine fan from back in the day, so I can only talk of what I know of him from his inception in the 70s to about where I left him in the 90s, and then I don't know. But where I left him, he was very killable. Like they put his healing powers way exaggerated, and I remember a comic where Sabretooth ripped him in the back and he was like out for days. Like he could be hurt,
Absolutely. And Mike B said he was tired before the show, but he's not tired now. Well, that's tough, man. The Ducks are playing. And Jeff's laughing it up. So what you got going on, Jones, or over there at the Motu Joneser channel?
Oh, same old stuff. I haven't done much of anything, I think, in over 2 weeks. Not even put out any shorts. Channel's been kind of quiet. I guess I should get to filming something sometime soon.
That would probably be what you need to do. So much lore at the films and the animanium. May's still sick. Makes him sick. Okay, the adamantium makes him sick. I didn't know that.
Well, I know in the old lore they put it on him artificially or whatever, but then later they do bone claws. So if it's his bone and his bone grows back, then what?
I'll put on Ancient Aliens and play my song. And I'm going to start on Eternia, says Mike V. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with that, Mike. I know you've got one. Cliffy's got one. I don't. Did I talk over you, Jones? Or?
No, we're good. I was just listening.
Okay. Uncle Ben cooked some nice rice, says Johnny Sorensen.
that he does.
All right, I got a show coming up tomorrow at noon, and right after that show, we're going to all run over to Wilhelm Toy and Hobbies. He's coming back with a brand new show, and I don't know what we're going to talk about tomorrow, but I do have a jumbo machinder out here that I found underneath the bed in his box. We'll look at that tomorrow as well. Future Aliens for me. Night Owl says Radical Toys. I'm glad you stayed with me for the whole show, Adam, and everybody who stayed here. And one more big shout out to General Lax Severak, who is now in the credits because he put his money where his mouth was and gave me $100 towards that new rig. And Spider-Man Fox 1995 says Nightwing. Good to see you there, Nightwing. Nightwing has become one of the first YouTube channel members to step it up to the fantastic one. So big shout out to Nightwing. I'm going to try to put up a leaderboard tomorrow to show where everybody's at on the super chats. You have a good night too there, OBS, and we'll see you all next time. But in the meantime, everybody have a good journey. Thank you, Daniel Carhoonan. Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.